horses and big, the 10-gallon tracks, the hood cowboys with the 10-gallon raps, racking ACG boots and baseball caps. I agree, this ain't a simulation of the doo-doo. This is the shot said to get used to. Gangstar foundation the tree, we branched off. Shine, I just waited our chance to blast off. Year rounds in possession of Black Poet, Nick Khalil, the NYGs. I'm making diamonds out of pressure, my pipes are intact. Don't believe me, ask your pointing back to the track. These recordings be important and responsible for drama like Sarah Palin, Joe Biden, McCain, and Obama.
Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, two ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system. Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, two ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system.
NYG.
They said New York fell off. Who bringing New York back? I'm like, where we went? What part of the game is that? We've been here the whole time, anxiously waiting. In the streets, paper chasing, pre-testing our pages. Now stop the presses. Listen up, this is not a lecture. More like a message with a flow that's as hot as peppers. Pop the only way you can stop this villain. I'm sick with it, with a moxicillin. I've been the illest, this ill kid, Operation Red. Though I never contemplated that. Then that's a wrap. Turn your pages to 03. Chapter NYG's. Pants is my code D. No iron team, homie. Picture me solo. See what happened to Tony? What he did to Manolo. There go that New York Giant. Back on it again. Seen with Wolverines and they wasn't from Michigan. Y'all listening. Y'all can hear a lyrical street. The Carter's Rawdon. Raps don't work, find us in Tennessee. Looking for bucks, see if they still Tennessee.
NYG.
We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Hey, what you say?
NYG.
We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Hey, what you say?
NYG.
You'll do the knowledge to the master builder.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sideline. The Cleveland Cavaliers come into this one following a loss to Orlando in Florida. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Mozgov in at the pivot, manning the middle. Thompson misses. And they're moving it up. And LeBron throws it down.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now here's James, following the miss by Draymond Green. Count that one.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
And Curry, here we go. Soft touch off the glass.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Smith again. Barnes. The kick out to Irving. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Irving attacking. Inside. Here's James. Shot clock at 5. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Curry passes to Bogut. Plenty of space. Stephen Curry again. Curry's got his second basket.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Irving drives in. Shoots from the baseline. Rebounded by Bogut. The Warriors trailing. Thompson from long range. Mozgov grabs the board. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Inside. Irving with the steal. He lobs it up. And finished off by LeBron.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Bogut kicks to Thompson. Screen by Bogut. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Barnes. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Love dishes to Mozgov. The kick out to Irving. Curry with the steal. Deflects the pass. And stolen by LeBron. The finish. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
7 straight fast break points, Greg. They've got the defense gasping for breath right now.
And Green slams it in.
Maybe that'll ignite them. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, a great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Curry outside. That one goes. Count it. Curry's got 7 points. Love outside. Passes it to Irving. And that concludes. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the Splash Brothers are the guards. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in the 3 slot. Screen by Bogut. It's Curry outside. Green, no luck.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against New York.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
They grabbed their own miss. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. With this pause in the action, let's show you the NBA's highest scoring teams since the All-Star break. The Warriors, number 1.
Kevin, the writing is on the wall, and it's time to get serious. This team has been putting up big numbers. Nothing can give a team focus like the realization at the end of the season is fast approaching.
Now here's Thompson. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And it's Dellavedova missing. Pass to Thompson. For 3. They get it back. Barnes. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Warriors shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Harrison Barnes.
Good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers leading by 6. To the middle. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
Now here's Shumpert. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Jefferson gets it to go.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. 3rd in second chance points, 7th in rebounding. And they're a top 10 shooting team from the foul line. Pretty good company for that team.
And as for their number 2 ranking and second chance points, that relentless pursuit on the offensive glass has led to a lot of easy opportunities. And believe me, they don't miss many.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Warriors trailed by 11. Pick by Bergeron. Curry, good. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Dellavedova kicks to Fry. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Fry's got 6 points.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Dellavedova, the pass to Fry. To the middle. And it's Dellavedova missing. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Thompson for the triple. And the shot is good. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, remember last time they met up, they just got ran out of the building. They weren't too happy with some of the calls in that game either.
Well, they felt they were called on far too many little nickel-dime fouls, little touch fouls. It ended up resulting in a lot of foul trouble for their starters, though.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love check in for Fry. LeBron comes in for Jefferson. Smith checked in for Shumpert, and Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Tipped away.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Cavaliers ball.
.132 left in the first half. The drive by James. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Verija. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of this game. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Anderson Verija. A switch here also for Cleveland. Mozgov. He's checked in for Thompson. And the rejection by Smith. They retain possession. The Warriors shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
LeBron against Thompson. James outside. To the right side. Love dishes to Mozgov. Clock at 4. Offensive rebound. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Now LeBron after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Smith for 3. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Thompson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Irving for 3. That is good. Irving's got 10.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Here's Curry. And we finished one half of basketball. Cavaliers lead by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. Warriors trail by 12. Curry kicks to Green. Outside for Curry. Back to Green. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him. Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Irving against Curry. Here's Green. Goes back up. And the rejection by Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
And Curry, here we go. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And he's able to get it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And LeBron throws it down.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Bogut the pass to Barnes. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. And then for Cleveland, Channing Frye's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Dellavedova kicks to Thompson. Outside Jefferson. Dellavedova dishes to Fry. Shot is no good. Great D that time from Green.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Curry passes to Bogut. Outside, Green. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. This one for 3. Shot is off. The Warriors go the other way with it. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Not time to panic yet, guys.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Barnes kicks to Curry. The layup missed.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Drops in the layup for 2. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
I love the low post attack on that one.
The drive by Green. Beyond the arc. And the basket good. 15 points for Steph Curry.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Dellavedova dishes to Shumpert. The pass to Fry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Here is the 2K leaderboard in the season's second half. These teams have been really passing the ball well. The Warriors, number 1.
Clearly, this group's on the same page offensively, and the chemistry continues to improve as well. The assist totals off the charts.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Jefferson. Curry kicks to Barnes. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Shumpert with it. Guarded now by Barnes. The feet to Fry. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Love check in for the Cavaliers. LeBron comes in for Shumpert. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. Dellavedova from outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Curry passes to Barnes. Good. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And here's Love from the option. Why is the clock hit all zeros?
Wow, what a clutch shot. He's got nerves.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers on top, up by 15. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Rush in at the small forward. That's the Warriors 5. Curry kicks to Bogut. Stolen by Thompson. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Curry. Let's go. That one a little long.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
The drive by James. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep, though.
Mm-hmm.
Shot clock at 5. Another 3 for Cleveland.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, it hasn't always been the case in the NBA, but parity is at a great spot right now. Every team can compete for a title or end up last in their conference, it seems. It's something the NBA wanted and ultimately now has achieved.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in.
Tell them where I'm from. I make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. Say lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your down. Say, get in with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'ma run it to the limit, let me on my way to Venice. LA got the people saying, Brooklyn saying, Hacienda saying, Vegas saying, Rio saying, Tokyo saying, Down Under saying, Miami saying, Jamaica. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Tell them where I'm at, from the plaque to the everything fat, got muzzled on a track. My girls all stacked. When I roll down the window, let me know where you at. Atlanta, North, South, Kekalak, Texas, Grill, Cadillacs, through Miami, then back to London, Jamaica, then France. The whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. Lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your Johnson. Getting with the business when I come from Kansas City. Hit Manila till it's Christmas out to India. Visit Puerto Rico, is this wizard? Bring my people back to Venice. LA got the people saying, Moscow saying, España, Kingston saying, San Diego saying, Shutdown saying, Dominique saying, La Puente saying, Ibiza. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Got the people saying, Amsterdam saying, Frisco saying, Switzerland saying, Sao Paulo saying, Joburg saying, Mexico saying, Stockholm saying.
We are live, the home of the Trailblazers in beautiful Portland, Oregon. For the Portland Trailblazers, they've come in off the loss to the Spurs in San Antonio.
Yeah, I had the chills. Watching that, it really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes, the small forward. Shot's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And Lillard kicks to McCullough. Plumlee. He feeds it to McCollum. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Plumlee attacking. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Lillard. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch off it. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Now McCollum after the missed three from Klay Thompson. And the basket by Lillard.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Green inside the three-point line. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense, but he's got the A game rolling tonight. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
He dishes it to Green. Back to Curry. Lillard with the block. And here we go. Fast break.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Thompson, left side. Wasted no time on that one. Thompson's got his first 2 points.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Barnes. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Henderson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
A three from McCollum. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Curry with it. Now defended by McCollum. A 3-ball. Curry can't get it to go. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Lillard attacking. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Thompson. Green dishes to Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game for the Trailblazers. Vonleh comes in for Ed Davis. And Krebs subbed in for Damian Lillard. Ball's knocked loose. The finish. And it's Green with the jam.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Now here's Curry. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game. Here's Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. And he gets it to go.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though, Greg. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop in the opposing team scoring.
They've got Al-Farouq Aminu. Cohen is out there with Alan Crabb. Then there's Vonleh. And it's Harkless in at the power forward. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Outside Curry. Here's the 3. They get it back. Golden State moving it around. And it's Green missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Harkless to the left wing. The 3 from McCollum. And he gets it to go. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch. He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Here's Harkless. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Right side Curry. The 11-footer. Another miss by Curry.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah. About as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Portland making a change here. Davis is checked in. Grab the pass to Lillard. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 7-point Portland lead.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Warriors trail by 7. Curry with it. To the middle. Here's Bogut. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It goes on Ed Davis. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And Lillard kicks to Vonleh. Here's Davis. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Green. And the dunk by Vonleh.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Crab, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Barnes dishes to Curry. Bogut the pass to Curry. 18 feet out. And the Warriors get it back from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now just a 2-point Portland lead.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Vonleh. Henderson comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And McCollum subbed in for Allen Crabbe. And McCollum with the slam.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Here's Curry with the 3. Another miss by Curry.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And stolen by Barnes. It's Curry with the drive. That's good. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Lillard. And Count-Zemeski is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Trailblazers lead by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora, you're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looked like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Steph Curry's out there with Livingston. And it's Rush. Then there's Maurice Spates. And it's Bogut in at the center. And the Warriors making a change here. Barbosa's checked in. Lillard attacking. A second chance effort. And it's Davis missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Rush's shot is off. Portland leading by 4. The three from McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part. And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Down low. Here's Plumlee. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
And stolen by Lillard. Up the floor. And Gerald Henderson with the slam.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. Here's what Portland's going with right now. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Davis. Aminu comes in for Gerald Henderson. And Krabs subbed in for Damian Lillard.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander. Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Now here's McCollum. He's covered by Thompson. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Stephen Curry.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Tries again. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got the lead up to 13 now for Portland.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Maurice Harkless is checked in for Portland. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Here's the floater. And it's good on the way up. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Back to Bogut. Over in the corner, Barnes. Shoots. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 19 points for Steph Curry.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime. Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he makes the first.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Davis is checked in for Noah Vonleh. Henderson comes in for Al Farouk Amini. And Damian Lillard subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Lillard attacking to the inside. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a shot like that.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Trailblazers leading by 17 from Portland. We're back in a moment. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Harkless is out there with Davis. Then it's Henderson. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Plumlee in the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
But he still